Yo, what's up guys? Coach Nate, owner at Steel Strength Training. Look, I'm gonna bring all the best information that I've got after working with close to 1,000 everyday men and women, helping them change their lives through strength training, nutrition, and accountability. Look, today I wanna talk about what equipment do you need to get lean, strong, and healthy so you can do the things that you love with the people you love. Specifically, what kind of equipment do you need to strength train? Well, the good news is strength training can be incredibly cheap and cost effective, all right? You absolutely can work out with only body weight. People do this all the time. You can hit a lot, maybe all, of the major muscle groups through body weight training. Now, that is not my specialty. I've always had access to equipment. And the cool thing is, a little bit of equipment, I mean, I'm talking about $100 worth. $100 of equipment totally changes the game, blows the doors wide open in terms of what you're able to use. So I'm gonna give you guys like a good, better, best, and then like better than the best situation. So good, body weight. Like if you're not doing anything, just start, just do something. You can do push-ups, you can do sit-ups, you can do squats, you can do hip thrusts, you can do glute bridges. There's all kinds of stuff that you can do. You can go to a park, find some equipment. That's another thing that's gonna, give you some options. But look, again, I'm not even gonna really get into that because my clientele, they got a couple $100 at a minimum to be able to invest in equipment. So body weight is, look, if you're totally broke, you got nothing that you can invest, there's still no excuses. You can strength train with just your body weight. So that's good. Better would be, look, if I had like $100 to spend, I would get a kettlebell, all right? One kettlebell. More wouldn't be a bad thing, but I would get at least one kettlebell and I'd get some bands, all right? If you have a kettlebell and some bands, there is a lot that you can do, okay? And this is what I recommend for people who are on the road, you're traveling. I would recommend this to my clients. Get a kettlebell, get some bands, take them with you on the road, take them with you to the beach, take them with you. Like if you're going somewhere that's got, a gym set up, fantastic, even better. But like if you got a kettlebell and bands, amazing. You can do so much with that. You can do squats, RDLs, deadlifts, kettlebell swings, hip thrusts, glute bridge, shoulder press, dumbbell, well, it'd be, maybe a kettlebell bench press, or you can do push-ups. I guess you'd need a bench for that too. But look, I mean, shoulder press, you can do, if you got a bench, you can do, some single arm kettlebell bench presses. You can do push-ups. You can do rows. You can do shrugs, upright rows. There's so many things that you can do, right? You can curl the kettlebell. You can curl the bands. You can do tricep extension. There's so many things that you can do with a kettlebell and bands. So if you got $100, $100 can revolutionize your strength training game. Now, best, the third option, so we got good is body weight, better would be like your kettlebell and a band. Look, next, you can add to that collection, get a bench, get some dumbbells. That is going to open up even more because now you're gonna be able to do some work on the bench. But the absolute best, the better than best, the absolute best setup that you can have, in my opinion, squat rack, a barbell, some plates, some dumbbells, a bench, some kettlebells, a band, a mat, like that you can do some floor exercises on, some core work. You can also, just lie on the concrete. You're gonna be okay. If you have that, if you got dumbbells, kettlebells, a bench, plates, a bar, a rack, bands, not sure if I said that already or not, you can get all that for $1,000, $1,500, all new, and maybe $2,000 if you want to get some really nice stuff, depending on how thorough you want to be. You can spend thousands on this stuff if you want, but look, for $2,000, you can build out a fantastic home gym, and you will have all you will ever need for the rest of your life if you have those tools. And guys, that's why we set up our gyms the way. You walk into any of our gyms, okay? I'm in my garage, that's what I got in my garage, but if you walk into any of our 3 locations in Birmingham, that's what you're gonna get. It's just a bunch of that equipment that I just listed. So you don't need a bunch of, now look, if you wanna go into a commercial gym and you got access to machines, and there are some machines that I find are very valuable, machines are also gonna be pretty expensive to invest in. You got to maintain. There's a lot of upkeep there. That's fantastic. That's amazing. But in terms of having everything that you could need and most of what you could want, a very simple setup used properly will change your life forever. You do not need anything else. Anything else might be nice to have, but it's totally not necessary. So look, if you literally can't invest $1 into your fitness, that's okay. God gave you the gym equipment you needed. You got your body. Use your body, okay? You can do a lot with bodyweight exercises. If you got about $100, get a kettlebell and some bands. It'll open up the doors 2, 3, 4x the amount of exercises that you can do. All right. Add to that. Get some dumbbells. Get a bench. For a few $100. That's gonna open up even more opportunities for things that you can do. But last, but certainly not least, because in my opinion, the optimal setup: get you a rack, get you a bar, get you a plate, get you multiple plates, because you're gonna get strong. You're gonna need them. Bar, rack, plates, dumbbell, kettlebell, bands, bench. All that you need to be successful with strength training. Now you just need to learn how to best utilize those tools to get you the best results possible. And if you don't know, we would love to work with you and help you with that, because that's exactly what we do.